Hello? Yes, come in. Marcos, what can we do for you? Come in, take a seat. You're unhappy? Okay, well, I don't like to have unhappy players in my squad. What's it all about? Oh, yeah. Oh, I do remember that now. Yeah, I remember I promised to bring a player in for you to help you settle in. You're really, really unhappy. Okay, well, how old are you? 15? You're 20, lad. Sort yourself out. I tell you what, I'll jump on the next plane to Paraguay and I'll just drag somebody over. Will that help? I know I'm making light of the situation, Marcos, but at the end of the day, you're a 20-year-old. You're playing really well in the team and... oh, you're so unhappy you want to go on the transfer list. Well, sorry about that, Marcos. I think you would have been a great addition to the squad and you're actually playing really well in the team. But, I mean, if you want to leave, there's nothing I can do to stand in your way. You have actually just arrived, but... okay. Well, shut the door on your way out, Marcos. Oh, he's really not happy, is he? Well, that was a little bit unexpected. Of course, it would have to be the player who I've the greatest hope for. I mean, Rojas on that right wing. His potential stats are absolutely amazing, so it would have to be him. Anyway, let's get away from the negativity and let's get a little bit more positive, shall we? So we've just played the two games. Zwolle we beat 2-1 and Excelsior we beat 4-0. Aaron Ramsey, Brian Brobby, both getting on the score sheet. Helgeson as well. So things in the midfield are looking quite nice. We're actually scoring goals from quite a lot of different positions now, which is really, really nice to see. Had a little friendly in there as well that we won 2-0. But today we're in the Champions League proper, and I thought it was a good time to come back because we're actually playing in Scotland. We're away at Rangers. And then we've got another away game. In fact, the next 4 games are all away from home. But the game after the Rangers game is FC20 away from home in the Eredivise. So we're going to watch both of those today. And the question is, do I play Rojas? Not too sure about that one. Anyway, let's get in the dugout and get our real Champions League adventure underway. We'll see you in Scotland. Well, welcome to Ibrox. We've got nearly 50,000 screaming Scotsmen just behind me. There's not many of our fans here, but, you know, let's put on a show. And the team we're going to try and do that with is a Vitek in goal, back 4 of Chrisen, Toll, Buckman and Tavares. The 3 midfielder, Helgeson, Ramsey and Quackman. Brobby and Rojas on the wings. Yes, I'm playing Rojas today. Hopefully, he'll make a little friend over the next few weeks and everything will be right with the world. Footballers. And Van Dijven comes back today. I'm probably just going to give him the half. He is coming back off quite a nasty injury. So, but I think Van Dijven is probably going to be my main striker unless things change over the next few months. But we're probably just going to give him the half today. And we're underway, and we have the first highlight with a corner, and that gets headed over. But nice to see a positive start. So can we do something here in Scotland against Rangers, Champions League? We actually do need to get some points on the board, really, because Rangers is one of the games I've identified as trying to get some points out of. So we'll have to see. But Tavares coming down this right-hand side. He passes it back inside. Buckman with the ball. That's going to get slipped back inside again to Quackman. He very nearly loses the ball there. And he does lose the ball because he gives it away to King. And Rangers are on the attack. Down their right-hand side. The ball's going to get slipped over. But we actually win that. Quackman didn't need to head that. He had the time to bring that ball down. And that is very, very poor. And we're 1-0 down in the Champions League. The referee is having a think about this. VAR are going to check this goal. And it's been disallowed. So the referee has found his whistle. Very nice. Let's just have a quick look at that. Yeah, he was quite a way offside. Right, come on lads. We're going to slip them a little bit of encouragement now because that should be an encouragement on its own. So, ball swung out to Chrisen. Back to Toll. Chrisen. We're just playing a little bit of keep ball at the moment. We've got a little bit of experience in the Champions League now. Not a lot, but those two playoff ties that we played, where we actually came back, I mean, that's given us a little bit of experience in playing in Europe and in, you know, going behind and coming back. It showed a lot of character. So half an hour played, and we get the next highlight. There's not been an awful lot to shout about in this game. Very, very poor ball over that side. Didn't find Brobby with that, but Toll's going to pick that one up. I just feel like we're feeling our way into the game at the moment. We just don't want to get too carried away. Ball forward there. No, it's going over on this side to Tavares. We've seen him be a creator before for us. Slings the ball in, and that is in the back of the net. And Helgeson with a lovely header. That bears watching again. That Tavares he's got a lovely right foot on him, and he just slings that over for Helgeson. When I say sling, that's a technical term for floated deftly with his right foot. But we're 1-0 ahead at Rangers. Very, very nice to see. Bobbing on to half-time now. But Rangers have a highlight just before half-time. And oh no! The worst time in a game to concede a goal. And it's 1-1. I didn't even get a chance to get the lads in and give them a pat on the back. Very, very poor marking. Very bad positioning from the goalkeeper. And now half-time comes. Right, so that's changed my half-time team talk. I'm far from pleased. Sort yourselves out. Okay, 1-1. We start the second half with a highlight to Rangers again. This time we managed to head the ball out. Van Dijven there, not sure what he was trying to do with that, but whatever it was, he failed miserably. And Vitek is going to pick that ball out of the air, and then he's going to do a nice distribution to the centre-backs that we don't get to see. Ball floated over. Buckman's going to pick that ball up to Ramsey. Ramsey's been playing really well this season, scoring a few goals as well. He got 2 in the last game. Buckman. Tavares in the middle of the park. Quackman, Buckman out, give it to Tavares. No, Ramsey to Buckman, to Quackman. Tavares, give the ball to Tavares. No, it was well-meaning but didn't actually reach the player. And we've gone from winning 1-0 to we're now losing 2-1. This is not ideal because we certainly, some of the tougher games in this league now are going to be unwinnable, if I'm honest. This was a game where we should be picking up points. We don't have the chance to play Rangers at home. That's not how it works. So, okay, I made a little tactical tweak, and I've also gone 2 up top. So Lasada, super sub Lasada comes on up front. And Delap comes on as well. I did say I was going to give Van Dijven a little bit of a rest. So we've got twin strikers now. Brobby has gone on to the right-hand side as a winger with the instruction, just at every opportunity, cross that ball into the middle. And Scott Dewberry's come on the left-hand side as an inverted winger. But we have actually said to him as well, cross the ball at every opportunity. And we're back underway, but there's not an awful lot happening at the moment. The subs don't really seem to have made an awful lot of difference as we speak. But Delap does get the ball out to Brobby. The ball comes out to Silcott Dewberry. And that is picked up by Ramsey. We do seem to be recovering the ball quite well. Chrisen on this left-hand side. He's getting the ball in the box. Delap with a lovely header at the far post. And we're back to 2-2. So it was Toll with the ball out to Chrisen. Lovely ball with his left foot. floated deftly across, and Delap rises there, virtually unmarked, heads the ball in, 2-2. So we've got ourselves back into this game. We are crossing the ball into the middle, although it was Christen who crossed the ball. But we could do with another one now to nick the points in this game. So last throw of the dice, I've changed my midfield too now just to bring some extra legs on in midfield. So Krasnić has come on and Quiros is going to play a bit of a deep line playmaker role just to give us a little bit of cover there hopefully. But Krasnić is on the instruction to get forward and hopefully, you know, like get in behind the front too and just give us a little bit more up front. The first highlight after the sub is Rangers coming forward again. That's picked out by Ramsey and a lovely ball out of defence. A lovely defending ball that turns us straight into an attacking force. Ball through for Delap. Can he? Delap can! We're 3-2 ahead, but the referee has found his whistle again. VAR is going to come into this, and I'm guessing this might be disallowed. It is disallowed. As you were, back to 2-2. I mean, was that arm hairs? No, it wasn't arm hairs. Fair dues. We'll let you off with that one, referee. Delap, get your runs sorted out. We're just going to give them a little bit more encouragement. 10 minutes of the game to go. Can we get something more than a point out of this game? It's not looking like we're going to do. No, I don't think we are. We're just going to get the point at Rangers. But, you know, I mean, fair dues. It's our first full league game in the Champions League. Away in Scotland. And Rangers are a decent team. So, a point away. I think if we'd have had them at home, we probably might have won that game. But I'm quite happy with that, a 2-2. And I just said, well done to the lads. Nobody gave you a chance and you did really well. And they all appeared to be positively chuffed or very happy. I mean, what more can you ask for? And I mean, I was going to say unfortunately. It's not unfortunately at all. I mean, we've received 801,000 for that game. But it was for a draw and not a win. So obviously the money is not quite as extensive if you know, you don't get the right result. I don't know what we'd have got if we'd have got beaten in that game. But I'm sure we'll find that out. I'm not being pessimistic or anything. Well, our first full foray into the Champions League, and I think we did all right. I'm quite happy with that. I'm not going to be angry with the lads or anything. I think we did okay. Anyway, we move on now, and we've got an Eredivise game against FC20. It's away from home again. Like I say, these next 3 games now are all away from home. So we have to be on our mettle. We need to keep putting the points on the board because, okay, it's great being in the Champions League, but we do have to focus on the league as well because I'd like to be in the Champions League again next season or at the very least Europa League. Anyway, we'll see you in the dugout for the FC20 game. See you very shortly. Well, welcome to the De Grolsch Veste. Look, see how good I'm getting at the language? I'm just amazing. Team for today. Vitek in goal. Back 4 of Christen, Toll, Buckman and Tavares. Midfield 3 are Helgeson, Krasnić and Quackman. Brobby and Azakan today on the wings with Dilap up front. And we're underway. 3 minutes on the clock. One thing that today will prove is whether or not we as a club can handle European football and whether we're going to get that hangover that an awful lot of clubs suffer from. So can we put on a display today against FC20? Well, we're going to try. Krasnić with the ball to Brobby, but that's 2 balls now that Brobby's not latched onto. FC20 come away with it. Buckman with the ball. And nice to play back to Vitek. Centre halves there. Playing the ball around nicely. Azakan, lovely ball through to Delap. He's going very wide with it. It's ball into Brobby and it's just over the top. We know Brobby can put those in with his head, but not this time. Corner. And that, I thought that was in then, but it actually went behind the goal and hit the back of the net. Another corner to FC20. That one loops way over the top. Just going to give the boys a little bit of encouragement as FC20 get another free kick. Ball is on their left-hand side. It's going to get swung in, I think. Or is he going to have a pop? He's going to have a pop. Very, very easy for Vitek. goalkeeper of Vitebsk quality, can take those all day long. Krasnich is actually looking quite tired. Actually, it's just bobbed back up again. Maybe he picked up a little knock. So the ball's back again with FC20. We don't seem to be controlling this game very, very well at the moment. But Brobby has picked that ball up and scoops it way over the bar. Very, very poor. Yeah, FC20 very, very much on top in this game. We do need to step it up a little bit. Krasnich, ball in the box. Brobby should do that one. And we've hit the post. That was a very weird highlight. We have stepped up a little bit now. We've come back into the game a little bit more. FC20 though, with a throw-in, more of the ball for FC20. Ball over the top. That's coming out to Helgeson, who's going to feed Brobby. Brobby this time does actually get control of the ball. Krasnich, and that's over the top. Saved by the keeper by the looks of it. Corner coming in from Helgeson. Swinging this in to the far post. Don't get eyed on that one, but Quatman's going to pick that ball up. He's going to play it inside. Tavares. Chrisen out to, well, we don't know because we didn't see the highlight. Half time. I'm going to give him a little bit of a rocket. I mean, by now, you know Gobby Gaffer's tactics. Just keep the players on the toes. And a little tactical change. Quatman was on a yellow, so I've taken him off. And we've gone to twin strikers now with super sub Lasada going up front. I keep saying super sub. I brought him on in the last game and he didn't really do anything in the last game, so... But anyway, Buckman with a header. Tavares to Buckman. Can Lasada dig us a goal out in this game? Ball over the top. That one is picked up by Chrisen. Chrisen, very, very poor ball. Tried to find Lasada, I think it was, in the channel. Couldn't find him. FC20 coming forward now. We're very, very lax on that side. And the shot goes wide of the post. I'm going to give them a little bit of a demand more now because I think we are capable of nicking this game. Krasnich on the ball. Buckman. Ball right back to the goalkeeper. So we're going to build from the back now. Tall to Buckman. Got two ball playing defenders on here today. So hopefully they can play that ball. To a striker. We're coming into the penalty area. Azarkan, Helgeson, yes! And the referee wheels away. He's kept his whistle in his pocket. We're 1-0 in the lead with Helgeson finding the net. And that was a nice little run there from Azarkan to Tavares. Back to Azarkan. Slides the ball through. And Helgeson right-footed. And the keeper had no chance with that one. So 60 minutes on the clock. And we have another highlight. Tavares to Azarkan. Tavares into the box. Brobby couldn't get his head on that one. Azarkan back into. Oh, just tipped over, was that? No, it wasn't. I mean, as we saw against Rangers, we were 2-1 up in that game. And we let it slip. And that is... And we've done it again. Oh, my word. Oh... Really? So we're back to 1-1. FC20 have the ball in their half. We're going to win that ball, are we? No, we're not going to win the ball. Just need to be careful. Watch that side there. No. Oh, nice block there. Nice block, but we've given the ball away again. We're just not learning from our mistakes here. Oh, little back heel there. Is this going to find the back of the net? No, it doesn't. So back with a highlight for SC Cambuur. Feeding the ball back to the keeper. He has to go long this time because the press was on Lasada. Brobby. Helgeson. Out to Lasada. Can he get that ball in the middle for Delap? That is a great shame. That would have been a lovely goal. Okay, it's fresh legs o'clock. Van Dijven has come on up front to replace Delap. Van der Kust has come on as left wing back. And Eidegen has come on as the right wing back. So can we push for this winner? I mean, It's been fairly even, the game up to now. I think we are just going to go very attacking. I'm going to give him a shout of... I think I'm just going to give him an encouragement shout. Not going to demand more. And last throw of the dice, Aaron Ramsey's going to come on as the advanced playmaker in midfield. So it's looking very much like the European hangover is a thing. And we're going to drop points here at FC20, which is not ideal. And we have dropped points at FC20. Now that one I am disappointed about, because we need to be doing well in the league this season. At the moment we're not doing that well, so I'm going to give them a little bit of a rocket there. And after 5 games played, we've got 10 points. FC Emmen, amazingly, have won all of their games, so they're on top with 15 points. But there are 1 or 2 clubs, AZ, Ajax, Vitesse, who have not played yet, so they've got that game in hand. So not the most amazing of episodes. 2 draws. 1 in the Champions League, which, to be fair, I'm quite happy with. The draw in the Eredivise, not happy with at all. We do need to be stepping this up now, because we need to get into some European competition again next season. And really, this is going to be the only route, because, I mean, with the best will in the world, we ain't winning the Champions League, are we? So we do need to step it up in the league. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Little bit of tomfoolery at the beginning, but you know what? A little bit of silliness now and then helps the world go round, doesn't it? We'll see you next time.